Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to more of our Sims 4 Werewolves Let's Play. And, mostly we've just been hanging out with Kathy and Grace, and living out their lives as werewolves, after Kathy's transformation ended without much fanfare. Thankfully she doesn't really gain fury very quickly. Like, literally. We tend to have her, mostly just kind of stay, like, I think Grace has been, like, transforming, like, repeatedly several times since then, and in the meantime, Kathy's fury just goes up very, very slowly. She seems to be a lot more in control, which I did not expect, to be honest, considering, how things have gone. Speaking of Grace, I actually had her formally join the Wild Fangs pretty recently. She's actually going to want to contribute, some more of her... She's going to want to contribute some more of the resources that she gathers to their hangout and resources and stuff. I'm gonna sell the thing, or I could have actually given that to them. Oh well, and the raw meat is spoiled. I guess I'll just chuck it. Meanwhile with Kathy, I'm actually having her write a book right now. It's kind of it's a fictional book. I almost said non-fiction. You can tell I'm a little out of it right now. It's a fictional book about a werewolf romance, or maybe it is non-fiction, but she's writing it as if it is a fiction with like fake names and stuff. It's about two wolves from different packs who fell in love and such, and it's just a whole thing. I'm gonna leave her to do that. I do want her to at some point join the Moonwood Collective, but we can't transform at will. And we're probably not going to transform for quite a while, if I'm being honest, because we tend to not gain much fury, like, ever. The thing is that her relationship with Grace is still a little bit strained. Why is it showing me, like, dragging? There we go. Relationship with Grace is still a little bit strained, but they're trying to work on it. They're trying to fix things. And I do kind of want to work on the werewolf aspiration with Kathy the most. Technically speaking, Grace also has it, but I'm not as concerned when it comes to Kathy. Let me guess, you're gonna go into a rampage the second you wake up, aren't you? How long have you been asleep? This doesn't seem to be moving, like, at all. Still technically daylight. I'll probably wake you up once the moon is out. And then you can go and hang out with the Wild Fangs, where you can see, Lou is actually doing a fire dance. Meanwhile, I do want you to also, like, try and get, in with the Moonwood Collective. Pretty sure this is where one of them lives. The Alpha, I believe. Meanwhile, Christopher and Jacob are over here. They just keep doing their own thing. They're just grilling up some corn, reading books. They're just totally chill over here. Also, in case you haven't heard, there's actually going to be a new pack for The Sims coming out later this month. And honestly, I might wrap up this Werewolves Let's Play so I can play with the new pack a little bit more. Grace is now a veteran werewolf. How did that happen? I don't know. They have experienced most of what werewolf life has to offer, but there's always room to learn. What does this mean for us? Let me finish the same way I was saying, though, or I'll do that after. Let's see. We can do a vicious howl, master of vicious howl, a scream that strikes fear in the hearts of all, incredibly satisfying and fun, at least for Grace, though maybe not so much for other Sims who might be nearby. Hunting party, group hunt. Everything is better with friends, especially combing the wilderness for tasty treats. The lead hunting party interaction lets Grace bring others, even non-werewolf friends and family, along on the hunt. Since teamwork makes the dream work, Grace will gain additional goodies too. Lunar Resistance. While full moon is a glorious sight to many, it sparks dread for some werewolves. With Lunar Resistance, a werewolf will no longer feel its influence on their psyche, letting them explore the night unhindered. Tunneler. Bore through the earth with a handy tunnel here, perfect for wanting to make a grand entrance or needing to make a quick escape. Grace will make it look effortless. And Primal Instincts. Who needs all these unnecessary emotions? Being a werewolf can activate Primal Instinct. It means channeling the beast within to focus the mind on what's important. Being a confident werewolf who can keep other negative moods at bay. kind of feel like a hunting party might be fun, especially with the wild fangs. We can stay in with them. Let me guess, you're about to go on rampage? Yeah, you're rampaging. I'm gonna go ahead and try and regain control. Howl somewhere else. Oh boy. You know what? She'll be fine. Here, try and regain control. There we go. And you're bored. But anyways, continuing what I was saying a little bit earlier, with the new pack coming out, I'm probably gonna wrap up the Werewolves Let's Play at some point pretty soon. I feel like now it's been a while, I feel like it's kind of, the excitement has worn off a little bit. I don't know what I want to do with their story after this anyway. I'm not sure what direction I want to go. I've had some plans, but I've kind of, at least for me, the excitement of the whole werewolves thing has worn off. I might play with werewolves again, like, in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, wrap this Let's Play up, or if I'm gonna leave it open-ended for you guys to make assumptions about, like, where their story goes. Maybe I'll revisit them at some point in the future. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I want to do with these guys going forward. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna have you go hunting really quick. Or actually, why don't you go and hang out with the other wild fangs? And why don't you go and fire dance? Seems like a good way to make your entrance. Meanwhile, Kathy, why don't you go and grab yourself an elote? Elote? Not sure how it's pronounced exactly, but you can go and grab one of these. I want to see how the lead pack on the hunt goes. I want to see you, like, I want to see you lead a hunt with these guys. I feel like that'd be really fun. Oh wait, Lou's leaving, okay. Wait, you're off to go and see what's happening. Wait, where is he? What do you mean see what's happening if he's not around? Huh? Hello? Where are you going? Oh, I guess he's gone. Oh well, why don't you go ahead and lead a hunting party? No willing Sims nearby to go hunting with. We'll just go hunt for food. Alright, I feel like you're already done, actually. The game sped up for like half a second. Why don't we contribute to pack resources? Some raw meat. It's kind of weird with the pack all gone, actually. Cappy, in the meantime, is hanging out inside the tree. And you're off to go and just restart the fire. Or no, you're just dancing by the fire. Why don't you go ahead and wolf down that raw meat? Oh, wait a second. You have another temperament. I just realized that. Survival instincts. These Sims seem to have an extra sense for danger, gaining additional fury while scared or tense, and try extra hard to keep themselves physically safe. Huh. Oh, Lou's back, and he's just transformed. Hey, Lou. What's going on, man? Oh, they're giving us a gift! And we got a minnow! And out of nowhere, we've suddenly gotten very flirty. Okay. We also want to embrace Kathy and be friendly with Kathy. Kathy is wolfing down some elote over here. You know, how about you two both, like, head back to the home lots. I'm gonna have you two continue flirting again. Because why not? You're gonna take a little bit longer to get there than Kathy, who I believe is already almost home. Yeah. Well, why don't you, while you wait, take a steamy shower, I think. Oh, there's another werewolf. Wolfgang! Wolfgang's the one that I saw in the trailer that I was like, oh my gosh, that guy is super cute. Like, just the most adorable little sweater and everything. It was adorable. And you're off to go and clean up. I can take care of that. Or I guess you are. Oh my gosh, I can literally see your fury going up as you're indoors. Meanwhile, for you, you just want to woohoo with someone. And you want to embrace Kathy, and you want to be friendly with Kathy. I'm gonna have you go and do all of that. Or actually, why don't you go back outside? Come on outside. I don't want Grace's fury like going up like super rapidly just from being indoors. You two are both in the kind of flirty mood. Or no, now you're in the playful mood, but first kiss. You know what? Let's go for a first kiss. I feel like we're at that point. Oh, prank day is over. I didn't even realize it was prank day. I guess technically I should have realized, but I wasn't even thinking about it. And yes. Okay. There we go. I need to get a screenshot of these two. I wish it was easier for me to get Kathy into her wolf form, but it's not. Be propositioned. Oh my gosh, immediately be propositioned. They are immediately off to go and woohoo. Oh my gosh, of course. Oh, Grace is not interested in woohoo with Kathy due to not sharing close enough bonds to feel attracted. But you just agreed. What? Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I guess it's just doing its own thing. Sims is being Sims. I'll just leave them be for the woohoo. I woohooed a werewolf, and I do it again too, from, you know. Oh my gosh. There's something I want to check with that one mod, because I know it recently updated to Grace's decisions. Oh. Okay, I think I fixed some things up a bit. Oh, and immediately Kathy has gone to bed. Okay, but for you, nighttime is wolf time, so how about you go and do a savage poo, and I'm gonna have you do some more hunting. And Grace is immediately back with food. Awesome! Let's go ahead and put this all in the fridge, I believe. I'll be honest, from here, I'm not sure what to do. Oh my gosh, you also have the I woohoo the werewolf thing. Good for you, Kathy. Okay, great. Thank you, Grace. And you're off to browse some books, okay. Cool. Next issue sneak peek. Best collars ever. 16 designer collars that are better than your dog's. Eco-friendly collars for the nature-loving werewolf. Collars brands that make your neck look buff. Is this really a thing? Okay. I feel like I should like have a bench outside. Wait a second. Are you reading the Diary of Gregorius Lundvik? You're reading Greg's diary, but you didn't really read it. Okay. Sure. Facts and Prejudice. There seems to be entire passages of this written in an indecipherable language. The only thing Grace can make out are some symbols that look like the moon. I know that there's a lot of werewolf-related stuff that I never really got to. And I kind of feel sad about that. But at the same time, like, a lot of the novelty of the Werewolves pack is kind of worn off for me. Oh, we got the mail? Oh, let's get the mail, I think. And I guess pay the bills. Ooh, we only have like 1,000 simoleons, and that looks pretty expensive. Okay, bills have been paid. What do we get from the mailbox? Is this another copy of We're Living magazine? Well, let's go ahead and read it, I guess. So you want to ask Grace to be your girlfriend and be funny with Grace. I think having the two of them like seal a deal with their relationship would be like a great way to wrap this series up, if I'm honest. I might return to it like on occasion or something. I don't know. I might like after this like pop them like into like one of my other worlds to be like NPCs. Like the Not So Berry or Whimsy Legacy, they might show up. I feel like that'd be fun. You're not so upset about raw meat anymore. In fact, fresh meat, delicious, the way nature intended. With fresh meat in Kathy's stomach, the pangs of hunger are temporarily gone. And, dear Wolfie, slobbering faded mate. Dear Wolfie, a few months ago I turned 16. I hosted a big party with all of the other local werewolves. hoping to meet my fated mate. It didn't happen. The next day at school, I saw, let's call him, Drooly. We both made wolf eyes at each other, and we both knew. I remember thinking the goopy puddle on the top of the desk was gross, but now I find it charming. What is happening to me? Future Mrs. Drooly. Oh, jeez. Good luck with that fated mate, Mrs. Drooly. Oh, they both, like, started growling at the same time. Let's see, you do need to level up, so I'm probably gonna have you, like, scavenge a little bit. Why don't you scavenge the ground? Or actually, wait, hang on. Why don't you come and chat with Grace? Ask to be girlfriend, you do want that. Go ahead and ask Grace to be your partner. Oh! Lunar Epiphany unlocked. Grace can now start to decipher the strange markings found in the margins of werewolf books. What new knowledge is out there waiting to be discovered? That is super cool, actually. Why don't you come on indoors and ask to be girlfriend? Oh my gosh, I saw growl seductively. I kind of want to try that. Let's go ahead and growl seductively and make wolf eyes. I want to see what these do.
Yibs.
Alright, I think we're girlfriends now. Is that growling seductively? Oh. Okay, you know what? These two are adorable. Grace feels towards Kathy opposite attracted. Opposites attract. Grace has romantic feelings for Kathy, even though they are very different Sims. And, apparently Kathy has. It's fate. Do you believe in fated love between werewolves? Because right now I sure do. Did you not already realize that? Because they are fated mates. They're just autonomously going for it. Oh my gosh. They are adorable. And let's see, you want to be funny with Grace, so let's go ahead and do that. Still joke about werewolves. We are werewolves. We can totally joke about werewolves. Woohoo with Grace. Oh my gosh. And you want to be mischievous to Kathy and woohoo with Kathy. You know what? Sure. They both want to woohoo. Fine, let's go ahead and woohoo. You two both want to woohoo? Go ahead and both of you woohoo. I know, like, you are on the brink of transforming. Well, you're already transformed. You're on the brink of going on a rampage again for the second time this episode, but, like... it is what it is, you know? And you're off to go and hunt for food after this. Sure. Why don't you go ahead and start, like, scavenging the ground? You should go ahead and, like, try and get your werewolf abilities up. I want to level you up to being a runt. Oh, and tonight's the new moon. Hello? You think Kayla Fleming is pretty cute. Kayla Fleming, isn't that the celebrity? I mean, go for it. Let's go ahead and sell all the Wolfsbane. And I think we were also working on a book. Let's go ahead and resume writing Wolfheart. The royalties from that book could definitely help us pay our bills more in the future. What an achievement! Kathy finished writing an entire book. The book will be added to her inventory for future reading. You can also publish it. Okay, let's go ahead and self-publish or sell to publisher. We'll receive a moderate amount of royalties which we'll receive daily. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell Wolfheart to a publisher. It's out in the world now. Each day, Kathy will receive a moderate amount of royalties. Awesome. And you know what? I kind of want to send her back into the tunnels. Because we haven't done that in a long while, and I feel like she's curious about that again. Now that she's a werewolf, I wonder if, like, they'll unlock more stuff for her. And this is the only entrance she knows for the tunnels. So I'm gonna send her over here. I want to explore the tunnels again myself, so... oh, and you are rampaging. This is when we try to regain control. Oh. Didn't work. And we can't try again for a little while. You know what? Oh no, not in the house. Not in the house. And Kathy's already out here at the tunnels. The underground. One of the portal potty stalls has a graffitied arrow pointing down a dark passageway. As Kathy descends, she finds herself deep below Moonwood Mill in what appears to be a series of tunnels. Where do they lead? Let's continue. I'm gonna let Grace continue to do her own thing. Diverging paths. As Kathy crawls under a particularly low stretch, she notices that the tunnel splits into 3 paths up ahead. From one path comes a faint but magical sounding melody, down another the lingering sense of fresh garlic, and down the third a welcoming bit of fresh air on the breeze. Ooh, let's head towards the garlic, because that's like vampire related, I think. Alright. Oh, you're off to go and smash the thing? Great. Wonderful, Grace. Thank you. They are just... thank you. And you're enhancing your smell. And you're off to go and howl somewhere. A presence. Unexplainably, Kathy feels a twinge of fear. She looks around the dark tunnel but can't see anything that may have caused a sensation. Still, it feels like someone is watching. What a creepy feeling. Is there something like here we could scavenge? Oh, you're scavenging already. I didn't even have to tell you to. I was gonna try. A garlic box. The scent of garlic leads down a twisting tunnel. Eventually, Kathy runs into a large metal box of some sort, but it's too dark to figure out what purpose it might have, or if there's a way to get inside. Are you destroying your bed? Come on, really? A busted chamber. At the end of one of the tunnels is an old metal door that's been peeled open. The solid metal bends outward like a banana peel, as if something strong and determined forced its way out and ran off into the tunnel Kathy just came from. Past the broken door is a single room, coated in metal paneling. Judging by the gouges lining the walls, someone, or something, really didn't want to be in here. Ooh, was it? Part of me wants to think, oh, it must have been like the vampire, like Vlad or something. But I also, what if it was like a werewolf that was like trying to be contained and like did not want to be contained? Diverging paths. Kathy seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge off to the side. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but Kathy manages to clamber up and finds a set of 3 different tunnels. One that heads left seems littered with debris and gives off a rusty scent. The one in the middle smells a lot like garlic. Only the tunnel to the right has a pleasant odor, the smell of fresh air. So we just came from the one that smells like garlic, so let's go ahead and navigate the debris. Let's see, I wonder if we can go ahead and try and regain control now. Let's try. Come on. There we go. Oh, and Kathy can make out some light ahead. Must be an exit. And you're back out at the portal potty. And you're feeling scared from something watching. Well, you know what? It's fine. You do want to kiss Grace, so why don't you come over and do that? Propose is immediately a thing. We're gonna go ahead and kiss. I think it's a little too soon to propose. They've only just started their relationship, like, properly. Kathy is on her way home. You know what? Actually, now I think about it, Grace is a little stinky, so why don't you go ahead and... Oh. Why don't you go ahead and repair that? Because you broke it during your rampage. You should probably fix it. Oh my gosh, they are adorable! Meanwhile, why don't you work on... why don't you actually go ahead and scavenge some more stuff, I think. And after this, you want to go and practice horseshoes. You know what? That's great. I don't know if you actually found anything. I don't think you did. But you know what? You need to go and... You need to take a shower or something. You want to level up in the charisma skill. Why don't you actually encourage... Just go ahead and do woohoo in the shower. I don't know. You guys do that, I guess. I will say, I'm kind of surprised that Kathy's fury has gone up by like half. Hers takes so long. It feels like it's not going to actually get that point until like the full moon. It feels like she won't transform again until the full moon. At the very least, it means that her temperament is an easy one to deal with. Okay, and I'll just leave them be. And you're just falling asleep indoors. Okay, sure. You're still not done with the shower. I'm gonna have you go ahead and bathe like a beast, I suppose. You shouldn't be sleeping at night anyway, Grace. You like being awake at night. And meanwhile, I'll have you do some more writing, I think. Why don't you go ahead and write another romance novel? I think that'd be hilarious. What would you call this one? Wolfheart 2, I guess. I don't know. Sure. I'm not the most creative person when it comes to titles. You know how much I struggle when I title my videos? It is like the hardest thing. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I feel you, Kathy. Now you're trying to repair it. Please let this go well. No, don't sleep during the day. I'm gonna have you, Grace, come out here and scavenge the ground. And I want to have you hunt. I'm not really sure where to go from here, if I'm completely honest. I feel like I'm kind of wrapped up what I want to do with these guys. Like right now, they're just kind of living their lives now. They might belong to two different packs, but they're just living their own lives. They're just doing their own thing. Like, sure, your computer might be broken, but like you found the inspiration you were looking for out here. You've also discovered werewolves exists. You might have been like pretty badly injured as a result, but like, I mean, you're doing okay. And then you met Grace, and Grace is like wound up joining the Wild Fangs and is having a blast just being a werewolf, trying to get things under control. But I feel like for now I might have actually done what I want, and I feel like I'm in a place where I could like wrap up this series. Actually, I might do like 1 or 2 more episodes in the future, but I don't know what I would do for them, if I'm completely honest. So guys, thank you all so much for watching the Werewolves Let's Play in The Sims 4. I am planning on hopefully doing a Let's Play for the high school pack when it comes out. I'm definitely gonna be like playing with it with my other legacies and stuff, with the Not So Berry and Whimsy legacy when like those Sims are old enough to go to high school. But again, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. And if you want to see any more of my content when it comes out, I have the other legacies that I've been doing, and I'm planning on that Sims 4 high school years Let's Play at some point. Be sure to subscribe. Subscribing is completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any time, but it really helps the channel if you do subscribe. So again, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the future. Stay safe out there, everybody.